Hey guys, welcome to my first Oathbreaker deck tech video. Our commander is Ral Zarek, and our signature spell is Hidetsugu's second Rite. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's my best guess. It's an instant that says if target player has exactly 10 life, Hidetsugu's second Rite deals 10 damage to that player. In Oathbreaker, your opponents only have 20 life instead of 40 like commander, so that's a lot more doable in this. We're going to try pinging our opponents down to exactly 10 life so we can cast this. Ral Zarek complements this strategy perfectly. His +1 says tap target permanent, then untap another target permanent. And almost all of our creatures in this deck tap to deal 1 damage to target creature or player, so we can get double use out of those. Also, interestingly, you can untap a land. His -2 deals 3 damage to any target, also good. And -7, flip 5 coins, take an extra turn after this one for each coin that comes up heads. Now that's really cool. We're not really banking on getting that, but it's cool. I'm going to put all the pingers up on the screen. There's not a heck of a lot to say about them though. Some of them deal damage to creature or player, some to each opponent. I put a big mix of them in here. We want ones that deal damage to creatures and not just opponents. Although dealing it to our opponents is the main goal so we can cast our signature spell, we also want to be able to handle their creatures. We want to be able to kill their creatures off when they're attacking kind of at instant speed if we need to. I don't even know how to categorize this deck. We're not ever attacking in it. It's not really aggro. It's not really combo. What would you call this? I don't know, but maybe that's why I enjoy playing it so much. It's very unique. I've never played a deck like it before. It's not really possible in EDH with 40 life. It's the kind of thing that's really only possible in Oathbreaker, and that's why I love Oathbreaker so much. Now that Oathbreaker's an officially recognized format, maybe it'll gain some traction? I really hope so. Anyways, to back up our pingers, we have some ways to untap permanents. Now, untapping any permanent is the best thing you can do because you can untap lands with it. It's weird, but it's mana ramp. Most of the time, though, we're going to be untapping a pinger so you can ping him again. Most notable here is 1000-Year Elixir. You may play the activated abilities of creatures you control as though those creatures had haste. Yeah, that speeds up the game plan a lot. Plus, you can pay 1 tap to untap target creature. And Dramatic Reversal, a 2-mana instant to untap all non-land permanents you control. Get double use out of all your pingers for 1 turn. Enrage and pingers work so good together. Silverclad Ferocidon says, when it's dealt damage, each opponent sacrifices a creature. And Needletooth Raptor says, when it's dealt damage, it deals 5 damage to target creature an opponent controls. Willbreaker is getting funnest card in the deck award. It says, whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes the target of a spell or ability you control, gain control of that creature for as long as you control Willbreaker. So now all your creatures have tap, gain control of target creature. Cowardice works the same way. Whenever a creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, return that creature to its owner's hand. Also really good. Sometimes even better, because if you lose control of the Willbreaker, you're losing the creatures. Basilisk Collar gives equipped creature Death Touch and Lifelink. Death Touch is especially good here. Now you can tap to just kill target creature. Soul Scar Mage gives you some nice utility. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a creature an opponent controls, put that many -1/-1 counters on that creature instead. So it kind of gives your pingers wither, I guess? Chandra's Spitfire has flying, and whenever an opponent is dealt non-combat damage, Chandra's Spitfire gets +3/+0 until end of turn. Now attacking for the win is not our main goal, but sometimes in this deck, they're going to fall below 10 life, and now you're not going to be able to do that anymore. So you're going to have to knock them out all the way to 0 with pingers, or in the air with Chandra's Spitfire. There's some ramp and card draw in the deck, but notable among them is Light Up the Stage. Because of Spectacle, you may cast the spell for its spectacle cost rather than its mana cost if an opponent lost life this turn. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until end of turn, you may play those cards. Pretty easy to get Spectacle in this deck, obviously. And that's it. I love playing this deck. It's really unique. Oathbreaker, in general, leads to some really unique builds. Some stuff that you couldn't do anywhere else. Let me know in the comments what you're building for Oathbreaker. I'm always looking for new ideas. Please like and subscribe if you liked this video. I'm hoping if this video catches on, I can make a few more of these Oathbreaker deck techs. Mostly I focus on EDH deck techs, but we'll see where this goes. Thanks for watching. See you next time.